Long ago, before the dawning of man, before even the birth of your universe, in another dimension, parallel to your own, from chaos came 7 beings of pure energy. Long ago, before the dawning of man, before even the birth of your universe, in another dimension, parallel to your own, from chaos came 7 beings of pure energy. Long ago, before the dawning of man, before even the birth of your universe, in another dimension, parallel to your own, from chaos came 7 beings of pure energy. Long ago, before the dawning of man, before even the birth of your universe, in another dimension, parallel to your own, from chaos came 7 beings of pure energy.
Hi guys. Something about pommel spikes?
Yeah, I had like
Almost
I couldn't
spikes.
think of a joke. Like it was so hard. I was going through it.
I was panicking. I panicked. I'm panicking.
You can come up with a joke.
All right.
Ah!
I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
still I'm just looking at
You're
Cody's
glorbed.
hair.
Yeah.
I'm
sorry.
literally, it's so pretty, and you look so pretty, and I'm melting a little bit
And I-
down into the
So
dirt
pretty
because you look so
standing there.
pretty.
I showered, so it's all. It's
It's all
fluffy. It's just fluffy. That's
It's
it.
fluffy
Don't let
and
me
it's
deceive you.
pretty.
It's just fluff, okay?
It's not deception if it's true.
So yeah, apparently,
Rolling.
Sparky has never or hasn't noticed Cody's hair up until just a little bit ago, and we're all infatuated with Cody's K-pop mullet, and I'm here for it. Like
Cody was already pretty, and now he's just even prettier. And I can't. Whatever you need. Whatever you need.
whatever you need, sir. How we doing?
Thank
How
you,
it be?
sir.
How it is?
Now I have to warn Morgan. I'm coming after you now. Like,
You're coming
what?
after Bolt. You're just like, can I join?
Can I
Join?
I'm just trying to have a great time.
I'm
Please.
Ace, so I'll just sit in the corner and feed you snacks.
Oh, sit in the corner to be. Hey, rent's getting expensive. We'll
Hey.
talk. Okay.
Chat
I
thinks-
claim her first.
Chat thinks you're being a little thirsty,
Everyone's
Sparky.
claiming me.
So we need to hydrate.
She, for some reason, refuses to move from Texas.
Just move.
Mine, like, my support system is here, and all my stuff is here, and I hate change. We've been over this. My phone case is exactly the same as my last phone's case.
Like
It's-
you just got the same phone case. You just got the
Yes.
newer model.
I got a new phone.
Okay.
Exact same phone case.
I will say I do the same thing, but that's because I have found a phone case that I don't like any other phone case that I have.
I like.
But I
this
always
one
get
because it
a
has
different
fidget.
look. I always get a different look phone case.
Love it.
I have two phone cases I like. I like the Unbox Therapy ladder case, which is just a paper thin piece of carbon fiber, because it doesn't add any bulk to my phone.
Mhm.
And then I have the D brand grip because it has clicky buttons.
I like this one because it has a ring, and I drop my phone ridiculously amounts of times, like a lot. Like I have thrown my phone across the room accidentally.
I want to get the new Snap, but it's like 30, 40 bucks, and I don't have the money to upgrade.
Oh, I think I remember how to do that. I can do that.
You can-
Bam.
I can nunchuck my phone around with this thing.
My boss has been trying for 2 years. He can't do it, and it pisses him off every time. Like his hand, he's like hurt his hand so many times. His fingers don't do this right. So I just make
love
fun
it.
of him. It's great. It's good.
That's
love it.
amazing.
It's
Also-
great.
Quick nod to the chat. Hey, Rocky.
Rocky!
Rocky.
Rocky's here.
Like, okay, like, yeah, I wasn't part of that game, but I was in the chat. But wow, just wow.
Yeah. If you guys need to, if you missed yesterday's episode, you
Go
should go
watch
watch
it.
the VOD.
Go
Go watch it.
Watch it. It was so good. It was so good. So good.
No one told me shit. I had no idea she was coming back.
Yeah,
I was
the
so
only
excited.
people that
Rim
knew.
didn't tell anyone,
He only told Christian so Christian could get some shit set up.
and he only
I'm
told
like-
Christian an hour before.
Eyes.
So good.
But anywho, do we have any announcements?
I don't think so.
I don't
No.
think we do either.
Family
Um,
standard stuff. Every Tuesday, Wednesday, we're here.
Yep.
Hi, guys.
Yeah.
I
I'm
was
getting a
gonna-
standing desk tomorrow.
Oh,
That's
right.
cool.
Ooh.
That's
Dude,
awesome.
I'm so jelly. I want a standing desk so fucking bad. But, like,
I need it. It's going to be medicinal.
No, seriously though.
I have EDS, so being able to go, like, sitting too long, my body starts to break. Standing too long, my body starts to break. Going
Alice?
between the two is gonna be great.
I love it, Rocky. Don't do that now. Watch this instead. Yeah,
So-
hang out.
Oh,
Just hang out.
Lois.
Aw, thanks, guys.
All right, but there was that. For anybody that really gives a shit, I'm free to do TikTok live again because my controversial lack of filter got us in trouble a week ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got out of jail.
I'm out of jail now.
Speaking of which, we should do that again, but with this squad.
Ooh, the Tephra squad would be a really fun
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Depending on the time, we could bring in the 2 major guest stars.
Oh my gosh. Yes. That'd be fun.
The 2 reoccurring guest stars, Christian and
Christian!
Christian
Oof.
and Kelly.
Big
Oh, yeah.
proof. Honestly, I think doing that like with the dummies in general is always such a fun thing to do because like it's wild to me, like even in that little particular sense, how much I learned about all of you guys. Like we haven't been talking consistently on a regular basis for 2 fucking years now, and it's like, nope, we're still learning the things.
Learning everything.
It's hard. It's a long distance, you know.
Mhm.
Also, some of us are really bad at communicating. So
I have only just been learning how to have friends.
Knock knock, who's there? Autism.
autism.
Ah.
Bah, bah.
Where my friends
did-
at?
I had friends in the first half of elementary school, and then I did not have friends until now.
Hey! I resent that.
You
had
were
you had
friend,
Sparky.
not friends. No plural. There was no
Plural.
friends.
No plurals.
I love it. There was
Yeah.
plurals. All right.
There is. It's
But
fun.
any hoozles?
Yeah.
I believe we are. I think we are good to go then.
Right. So freaking hypes.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I have an announcement.
Oh,
It's not
oh.
a serious one, but it's pretty cool. I gotta just grab it real fast. I got the gun dice
Ooh.
with little bullets.
Those are cool. Those are
I
cool.
got it.
Pics in the
will
Discord.
say-
It didn't happen.
I will say, if I ever get to come back permanently as Billy Bob, I need those.
Thanks.
Yes.
Big back.
If Tess ever appears, I want Tess to appear literally anywhere else so bad. Anywhere else. Because I love her.
Tess is dead.
Yes. But
I don't know how to tell you this, homie.
I'll be
There
a
it is.
ghost halfling rogue.
I mean, you could just be
Country.
a halfling rogue again. Like,
No,
that-
but
there's
it's
nothing
not
stopping it.
Tess.
I mean, you could literally. Do you know how many players like?
Yeah,
this is
but
my
that's-
twin brother.
Yes, I know that I could do that.
This is my twin
evil
brother
twin
Jess.
brother.
This is my evil twin brother Jess.
Howdy.
And this is my twin brother Wes.
Hey, Wes is in a campaign already. Damn it.
You know, Wes is someone that I want to play with. I haven't gotten to play with Wes yet.
Dude, he is such a bean. And it's so funny considering that this is his first ever experience playing D&D, and then he's got such drastically different characters like Saren and then Moru. Isn't it?
Oh,
Yes.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad he's been doing this stuff. I love that little idiot. He's my favorite.
Dude,
He's my-
Moru is such a little shithead, and I'm so happy that he got to play him.
I was happy I kicked him.
You kicked a little guy in a wheelchair, Cody.
Someone has to do it.
A fat
Okay,
kid
no,
at
sorry.
Kmart.
I gotta channel wrong character. I am Zen.
Yeah, you are very opposite
You are-
character
you-
here.
Sorry.
Give
I
it to
got
me.
it. Give you the aggression.
Get you. All right.
All right.
Punches scream. Just
Are jumping 4 months into the future, but we're gonna play those out in a montage. Fast forwarding.
Ooh.
So we are going.
If
to
you
be
don't
going
like the
through-
lyrics, you can press fast forward.
So, major story plot, a lot doesn't happen for 4 months. So, during these 4 months, we're going to kind of go through what has been happening with each of your characters, what you've been working on, what you've been studying, and stealing a page from Brendan Lee Mulligan in his most recent campaign. I'm going to be stealing what he did when he fast forwarded in his plot with school, because it works really well. I'm going to be having you roll 4 different things. I might have told Sparky 5, but I only have written down
You said
4.
4.
Cool.
You're good.
Then I was right.
You're consistent.
Yes, I am. That is completely incorrect, but I will take it.
With this exact thing at this exact moment, you have remained consistent.
So,
Take the compliment.
all
No.
of you, I'm going to start with Sparky because I think Sparky has planned which of the have you planned your priorities?
Yes,
Like,
I have planned that.
Yeah.
But it's bold of you to assume I plan anything.
Yeah, no, I was assuming you'd planned your priorities.
Yes, I have
And-
planned that.
Okay, so basically, you're going to be rolling 4 different events, like during the 4-month period. You're going to roll for school. You're going to roll for extracurricular, which is Planar Conquest. Research, so outside school research. So whether you're researching into the 7, whether you're like going to the tower and trying to find more stuff there, whether just outside more academic learning, and then battle planning, so more of like spell prep, anything that you would have been doing to plan more hands-on and physically for any upcoming fight. And you need to pick which order you want to prioritize those 4 things. The DC will go up as you go down your priority. So your top one is going to have your lowest DC, all the way down to the bottom, which is going to be the hardest thing for you to do. And I'm going to have you roll stats. You can try to argue a different stat, and if you can tell me why. But like rolling for school, probably going to be brains. But you can also argue maybe grit, maybe depending on what classes you're doing, like what you're focusing in. Now you can re-roll these. But if you choose to re-roll a stat, or if you choose to re-roll one of these rolls, you take a stress token, which we will deal with at the end of 4 months. So this is the mechanic I'm bringing in. So if you really don't, you're like, I can't fail this roll, you roll it again. Now this is not advantage. It's if you choose to roll again, whatever you roll again is the new number. You can take up to 6 stress tokens.
Before you die, it's like exhaustion.
Before we snap. Before we snap.
There will be consequences. I mean, if you hit 6, like I'm not gonna let you take more than 7 because if you take more than 6, I will say you can roll 7. There will be major consequences if you take 7 stress tokens. But we're gonna start with Aya. Okay. What is your and just to give you that one more time, it's rolling for school, rolling for planar conquest, rolling for research, and rolling for battle planning.
Okay, mine went.
You just need to pick which one you want to prioritize. Aya, what are you doing first?
Research first, then it's planar conquest, then it's battle plans, then it's academics. Y'all know that that's the right order for this character. You all know it.
School is last. I'm in school, but who cares?
She has been given a second task. School was very important to her when that was the cool new thing, but now there's a cooler, newer thing. And so now the school goes down to the bottom. So now her grades went from A's to probably very low.
And the nifty thing is, Spark, Wingle just gave you a +1 if we need to throw that on any of these rolls.
Yes.
Thank you.
Went from being this like rough and double voice, be like, oh my god, thank you.
Thank you, Wingle.
All right. Give me a brains roll.
It's my favorite roll. Actually, I have so many pluses to. Do I get magic? Yay or nay?
Yeah.
Ooh. Magic.
Because I know what you're researching.
Yeah. You know what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
All right. And so that means I also get all my fucking pluses. Hell yeah.
My motherfucking plus.
My motherfucking pluses. I just have to find the right dice because I can't read. There we go. All right. 13. Where's my other one? 15. 16.
Okay.
Thank you, pluses.
Do you want to take a stress token and re-roll that? Or are you good?
But you want
Now
to
you
if I
do, now this
passed
is
or
not.
not?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
This is not advantage. It's if you roll worse, you do worse.
Yeah.
16's good.
Yeah, I don't know.
good.
That's my
And
brains
this
is
your
not
lowest-
high. My
this
brains
is your lowest.
This is my lowest what?
Check.
A difficulty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I'm not smart, so this is probably as high as it's gonna get unless I start exploding. Oh, wait a
Alright.
second. Hang on. Pause. Let me. Fuck off. I have to re-roll a dice. I forgot about explosions.
I love that moment was like, wait a minute, I said a thing that could help me. Give me 2
Exactly.
seconds.
I was like,
That's
wait,
a whole
hang on.
mechanic of the game we're playing.
I was like, my brain went, hey.
Anyone who's new in Kids on Brooms, whenever you roll a die at its max value, you get to roll it again and add it to whatever you rolled before.
My brain went, oh, you rolled an 8 and then rolled, I think, a 4? Yeah. Then you rolled a 4, so like, whatever. And then I was like, hang on, 8's as high as I can go for one of those stats. Hang on.
And it's really cool because 2/3 of this game have rolled, 2/3 of the people in this game have rolled so high they've gotten game-breaking abilities.
21, baby.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
me though.
It's not you.
It's not me.
I mean, you have pretty cool abilities already, though.
I know. But I'm like, but you guys get a 3D printer.
True.
You have Beck.
21 for that one,
I
Jasher.
got a crocodile man.
Huh?
21 for that, Jasher.
21.
Oh, thank God. Brains is not my strong point. Watch me fail the flight roll. Watch that happen.
Oh no.
Watch me roll a nat 1 on that flight roll.
All right, so you've been hanging out with this dial for a while, and you've just been walking around the school and grounds. Any moment of free time that you kind of just have to yourself, you've got this thing in your pocket, and you are just, let's see when it buzzes.
Yep, pretty much.
All right, let's see how many you find. You rolled above a 20. I'm going to let you roll this. Give me a D10.
D10.
The tan.
How excited.
Because I don't... I feel bad with what I rolled.
Okay.
I'm going to leave that luck to you.
I have decent okay luck. I say as I roll fucking 0. I know that's not possible, but it's fun.
Oh my, that's a 10. That's a 10. Be
Actually,
excited.
I did. Okay, hang on.
Does it explode?
No,
That
it does
doesn't
not explode on this.
Hang on. I made
I'm
a
not
joke.
exploding this die.
I made a joke about rolling a 0, Jasher, and now I have to send you the picture. Hang on. Focus.
Of a 0?
Not just a single 0. Double zeros. Sparky rolled the wrong D10.
There you go. I'm gonna send it specifically to Jasher.
You rolled a 0?
Yeah. Yay! I sent you a
Now,
picture.
now I have to actually think of what... That's so high, I have to actually remember where all of them are. Because I know where 6 of them are off the top of my head. So, I'll do those while I try to remember where any of the other ones would be.
Do you want to just
So
send
first
them
place
to
you
me
go
later?
to- so first place I'm going to narrate a couple of
Okay.
them because they're very helpful.
Okay.
First one you find, when you're just kind of nostalgically walking past the nurse's office. You assume, you know there's one there. And you know to go there, but you're not sure if you're going to be able to figure out how to get in. You walk in, and messing with the dial, you find access to that library that you went to the one time. That was like a study, a private office. As you look around, you see large, like heavy drapes over what you would assume is a window. And as you pull them away, you are in a building floating in space.
Cool.
You realize that this is a satellite orbiting Tephra. You decide to kind of explore it more later. But you're able to find this. And you're able to find two other very useful ones. You find one. You're not exactly sure where it is, but it vibrates on the planar conquest field. So somewhere there is a place on the planar conquest field, and also you find one in your dorm room in the common room, in a corner.
In the common room or in my dorm room?
In the common room, not in your room specifically, but like there's one in the common room. So now you have, and you know that these are all connected if you can just punch in the right symbols.
Yeah.
So you basically have fast travel points on campus.
Hey, I fucking hate walking. Let's go.
Last thing
I will send you. I will send you a list of where the other 7 are.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Can you give me a roll for planar conquest?
Oh, that's my flight one. That's
yes.
my good boy.
So this is gonna be for.
Do I get magic for that one too?
Yeah. It's planar conquest. Of course you do.
And I get my broom. And I get my broom dice.
I'm gonna go get another round of salad while you guys are doing
Dasher, and I get my broom dice.
You get your broom dice.
Yeah. This number's gonna be so high or so comically low. I'm gonna end up rolling 1s on everything. Right. Let's fucking go. Hang on.
While you're adding that up, can we just talk about how Vex's bed is kind of showing through, and it looks like a man is being eaten?
I was wondering what that is, and I'm so glad you said that. Because at first I was like, is that just part of the art? But it's kind of like going in that a little bit.
35.
What it looks like before I get back into frame. Oh, never mind. Now I see what you're talking about. It's a blankie.
It looks like a dude being eaten.
Maybe it's not a blanket. What the fuck is it?
It's blue.
It's definitely my blanket.
Yeah. And it's just like perfectly positioned to where it's looks like a dude in work overall, like a work coverall thing.
Oh god, it's Christian.
Oh no! All right, what did you roll?
35. Do you need the math? Because I can explain to you how I got there.
I'll make a note of it.
Okay. Because I rolled a 19.
I just need everybody to know right now. I have basically how the planar conquest the system is working. So this is just for practice, right? I have a DC written down. And I'm going to take all of your numbers for planar conquest and add them up. And that's going to make how hard your next game is. Aya's going to carry you guys. It was not a low DC because I was going to be taking all of your numbers added up. Thank you, Aya.
No problem. I practice sport ball.
I wanted to destroy you guys next time, but that's fine. It's the only time I feel like
you.
it's the only time where I feel okay as as a GM being like me versus you. It's non-consequential. It's a sport. Like you're not gonna die in this.
I would rather you kill my ass than make it overly difficult to win at sport. Make it fair and make it overly difficult. I'm coming for you.
All right. What was your
Cody,
third?
my love, you're muted.
I know.
This is why when we brought up the idea of just doing like dummies bingo, one of the things that had to go on the bingo card was Cody's muted.
Yeah. That's always.
Wasn't that the center square?
Listen, I
fucking
blurt
should be.
things out. I can't control my comments. And I don't want to stop the stream, so I do.
Him just
Let the
cute little
comments
noodle.
flow. You're so
Yeah,
wonderful,
let your
Cody.
comments
Let
flow.
your
I know
comments flow.
some of them aren't like, stream appropriate, but
80%. 80. So that's a B. I gotta get those numbers up first, okay?
We need a stream Cody's version where he just has his phone streaming
It's
separately.
just commentary.
It's commentary. We get everything, and it's like the director's cut of Tephra.
Like
Behind the
80%, blah blah blah. C's still get degrees, Cody. Okay.
C's get
Get
degrees.
degrees. That's my catchphrase.
You guys right? You guys right? When you right, you're right. All right, let's go. So, unmuted, unfiltered, raw.
What's battle prep? Which one's that?
So battle prep is like prepping spells, anything more physical that you might have towards any upcoming interactions.
I just meant strength.
Oh, that would be fight. I on school.
Dasher, I want to let you know I love you.
Hey, on school, I hope you roll like a 1.
It's gonna happen. I have to roll bad at one of these, but one of them I got lucky on. The other one, I just have a lot of fucking modifiers
There are
for.
consequences if you fail these rolls.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's gonna happen. I have to roll badly at least once, right? Right?
Yeah.
But you also, 2 of them are my 2 highest stats, so that's on you.
All right. Give me the fight roll.
Do I get magic?
Yeah.
I'm adding my broom die because it's in defense of others.
I'm actually going to say you don't get that for this.
It says in defense of others.
If you're on it. It's when you are on your broom you get it in defense of others.
Because I clarified that as long as I have it. I
Would
clarified at the beginning of the stream. Do you want me to fight you? Yes or no?
Wait. I'm going to have one statement and it's a yes or no question.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
We'll debate. On when you guys fought Springkeel Jack, did you have your broom on?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
We took it down.
Add your broom die.
All right. Well, that's probably good. $14. It's hard. That's fine.
Do you want to take a stress token?
Nope, I'm good.
Yes or no? Okay.
I'm good. Damn, Vex, +6?
Yeah, so I got
Alright.
a total of +6. I got a +1 and then the +5 like right afterwards. So I was like, ooh, whew,
Let's go.
whew, whew.
All right. So,
Yeah.
how many spells have you made?
Is this kind of the one I'm supposed to have made but haven't? Or the ones I actually have written down?
How many do you have written down?
Written down, I only have 3. I'm
Okay.
supposed to have 5 prepared at this point.
5 prepared by the you're supposed to have
Yeah.
roughly 5 by the end of the 4 months, but
Yeah. But I only have
All right.
3 planned out in my skull.
we'll see what happens.
Okay.
But I will let you know.
Yeah.
You could take a stress token if you want to.
What is
So a
That's
stress
just
token. So a
re-rolling.
stress token is you get to re-roll it. You take a stress token. You don't know what that does yet. You could take a stress token and deal with whatever the consequences are, and re-roll. If you think you can roll better, great. If you roll worse, you roll worse.
The worst, yeah.
It's up to you. This is how prepared you're going to be for any upcoming combat.
Fine.
It's up to you. I'm not pushing you one way or the other.
I know, but you gave
might
the
not have-
indecisive.
I'm
might
not
have hit
pushing you, but I'm definitely heavily implying something.
I am also saying you might have hit the DC, and I might just being rude.
Knowing you, you're being rude. But
So maybe maybe I want you to take a stress token. Maybe you didn't hit the DC. Which is it? Either way, maybe I win.
you
Or
know
it's-
what? Can I just add my +1 and call it a day?
Okay.
All right, it's like what, 15 now? I said 14 before, right? Yeah, 15.
Okay. Last one.
Can
Give me
I?
a brains roll.
Can I voluntarily fail? No.
I would not.
Pause on that last one. What was the last one's roll again?
Huh?
The last one's roll. I forgot to add my modifiers.
Like, what was it? Like,
Yes,
it was,
I can't remember. It was
fight.
Fight. Okay. Okay, so 17. Sorry. I forgot to add my magic focus die and my what do you call it? Where is it? My claws, I think. All right, last one is brains.
So what is it? Total for the last
17 total because I added my
one? Okay.
there's 3 plus 1s in succession.
Okay.
This is where I fail, and I am so sorry to the rest of you. Oh, this is the wrong dice. Hang on.
Hold. Brothers hold.
Brothers hold! I almost rolled my fight die. That's not the correct one. And do I use magic for the last one?
Yes, because it's school. You're gonna be using magic.
Yeah.
School.
I feel like this is where I take the stress token. Alright. 7. Wait. Nope. No waits. Wait.
Hold.
Do
Brother hold.
you know how many random pluses I have? It's a lot of math.
I need to just like actually put my like character in like a better designed sheet than what I have so that I don't forget all of my shit.
Sorry. 10. Slightly better.
Do you want to take a stress token yet?
Yes. This is
All right.
stressed. I'm already stressed out.
Roll it again.
I'm already fucking stressed out. Oh, yay, that's better. Okay. 9. That one's a 13. Slightly better. Slightly. Still probably didn't pass anything, but it was worth a stress token.
Okay. That one. All right. And then we've got. Just making sure I have that all written down. 10.
Also, Jasher, I'll send this to you later. I want to send you a list of items that I've randomly put in my pockets over 4 months.
Okay. Yep, I will take that.
I will send it to you later.
Okay. All right. I've got that all written down. All right. who is ready for their order? Are you both ready?
Yes.
Okay. Cody answered first, so we will go with that.
All right, I'll go
So, which do you want to roll first?
First, he would prioritize Gabe. I think he would prioritize the defense, the battle planning.
Yep.
It's kind of what he's been kind of really focusing on. And then after that, he would do. So not school or plan or conquest. What was the other one?
Research.
So you
Research.
got research, planar conquest, battle prep, and school. And research is like anything outside of the normal. So researching, like the Seven, the generals, anything along those lines.
In that case, it'd be probably battle prep, research, school, planar conquest. That is the order Gabe is going to go. Cody wants to move brains up school up because brains is so bad. But Gabe is going to do that. Ugh.
Okay. So give me, for battle prep, give me a fight roll.
So to keep me motivated and healthy, Gabe does partake in Face Rock's Creamery In Your Face 3-pepper blend. It is delightful. It is creamy. It has a lovely spice. Moving forward.
We are not sponsored.
All right, continue.
I'm going to be working on
What if I make you roll to see if you're lactose intolerant?
You don't know. He just develops it like. Oh no, he could be. It would. Hey, the world is new. He's just starting with cheese. Okay.
Yeah. You can be allergic to food?
What do you mean? I don't understand. I guess specifically, I want to be working on my gluttony spell, which is my anti-magic ward.
Yep.
So whatever I have to roll for that.
Give me a fight roll.
Fight. Okay.
And then I'm going to also want, depending on what you roll, a con roll. Or not con, grit roll.
It's fair.
Because of how that spell works.
I know. Flame of fire. Fight?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait. Where's fight? Oh, that's worse.
I have to ask, Cody, are you modeling your spells off of the 7 deadly sins?
I wasn't, but after I named it, I was like, I probably could go back and like.
Well, because you
assign
got like
each one.
you got like sloth and wrath already, and then you have gluttony.
Really?
Well, like sloth could be the sunshiny tree one, and then wrath could be the one where you fucking muscle out
Get all big.
and slam a bitch. And I think there's another one, but I don't remember what the other one is.
I have a couple, but I do want to look into that. I'm sorry. I'm trying to. Okay, so fight. This sucks. Oh no. Okay.
Kelly thinks we look like cashews.
Oh, sitting up straight. Understood.
Kelly!
What's
Why would you do
down
that
so
to me,
far?
my love?
And do I get my magic dice for this or no?
Yes.
Oh, good news.
Also, I'm so sorry if you asked which one of us wanted to go next and I zoned out really hard. That was my bad.
You okay? Well, my magic die just exploded 3 times. So,
I'm gonna be so salty if I'm the only one that doesn't get an explosion now.
You'll get one.
only so 15.
Okay.
Which is good because I rolled a 1 for my fight.
All right. And it was a total of
15.
writing it down. Perfect. So that is...
Because it's what I really want to focus on. No, save it. No, don't. What do I do? I have that +3. I'm gonna save it for my brain roll. I'm nervous for school. I'm so nervous.
You're so nervous for school.
School's so hard.
All of us are putting school on the back burner, and we're just gonna be like, you flunked your classes.
Rocky's on your side. Yeah, sure. You got
Yeah, I saw.
+3.
Rude.
Rocky, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Rocky, you
What are we
never
doing?
give it to the DM, Rocky.
So
Whose side are you on?
Rocky, I have so many points saved up. I'm gonna wait until you're on stream and then give them so many points. Just use against you.
I hear Grim has a D10 he could use.
am I ever gonna live that down?
No.
Nope. It's now a thing. It's now canon.
It's so canon. Oro bought him a present. Okay.
Once Oro buys you a present.
Yeah. Once
it's
Oro buys
set.
you something and it gets sent to it's canon now. Like, you can't tell me that Ezra's never gonna like peppermints or the little strawberry delights. Like, it's canon. Okay.
Excellent.
It just is. Leo has to constantly love watermelon. It's not negotiable anymore.
Okay. Give me a grit roll.
Grit.
Ooh.
This is for his battle prep specifically, because his spell hurts him.
Oh, Cody.
The baby.
If I get better at it, maybe you won't. Magic also or no?
Yeah.
Oh, and I missed a hydrate. That was my bad.
More water. What do you want from us?
Got a 7. I'm gonna add my +3. I'm gonna make it a 10. I'm gonna 10. I'm gonna add that +3, make it a 10.
Okay. That's a good idea. So you are able to cast this spell now without too much effort. It still
It's a lot.
really sucks
Got
when
it.
you do it. You're not taking any permanent damage by casting this.
Okay.
But it is draining. Like, this is like a split decision, kind of like, I throw this up and like I maybe save someone.
This isn't an I have to spell. This isn't like a...
this is not a like I should be throwing. Yeah. This is not like, oh, someone threw a rock. Someone threw a pebble. Oh, we're gonna absorb that. It's like someone just cast a death spell. Like,
Someone's
this is gonna kill someone.
yeah.
Someone's gonna die. I need to absorb that spell. Yeah, this is like
That.
you're gonna pull this out life or death. Other than that, it'll take you out of the fight.
Yeah.
Thing. You said you wanted to do research next, right?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a brains roll.
Yeah. Okay.
This is school. There are going to be a few brains rolls.
I know.
Why would you do that?
Well, I also realize now that brains isn't my lowest stat. It's actually fight. So...
Is it really?
Oh.
This giant, terrifying tentacle monster, and
Just a teddy bear. I don't want to fight. I just want people to hang out. Brain?
yeah.
Magic die. My first time. 4.
So this is
School's hard, guys. School's
this
so
is
hard.
not school.
Okay.
This is not school. This is not. Do you want to take a stress token? Yes or no?
Yes. Ooh. Oh. I'll do it. I'll take a stress.
You
token.
can, as far as you know, you can take up to 7. So.
I'll take a stress token. So let me just re-roll this.
So both of you both have a stress token.
$17.
Woohoo.
All right. What specifically are you trying to learn?
Well, I just got this shadow hand, right?
Mhm.
So that's pretty cool. So I would like to know a little bit about. I know a little bit about Hestia because she's mom, but I would like to know
She's
more about
mom.
Shadow Mommy instead. Now,
Layla.
Yep.
All right, you.
Maybe something in there can help me.
You go back. You go back to that room. You go back to the tower, and you go back to that secluded room of darkness, which now you have no trouble seeing in. You find countless hastily scribbled notes. All of them seemingly very rushed and stressed and guilt-ridden. Like they're constantly trying to plan for the worst. You get this feeling that they never were necessarily the favorite. They were always the one who stood in the background, the one who just kind of tried to hold their siblings together without interfering too much. You find notes on the arm that grew as you put the glove on over your tentacles, and you find notes of the basics of how to travel through shadows. That shadows are all connected. That there is this realm between realms of where all the shadows connect within each other, and that darkness is the connection between matter. As you read this, you reach out with your arm, similar to how you glide your tentacles in through the shadows and try to connect to other people's shadows. You start thinking about this, and where would be the first location your brain would go to? If you're just thinking about places, where would you first think of?
Oh my gosh. Probably where I've been hanging out the most. Probably the secret tunnel, the clubhouse. Probably in the main area next to Alistair. Just maybe in a dark corner under the table.
You place your hand on the table, and you're in complete darkness in this room. And as your arm touches the table, you fall down. And suddenly, so gravity goes this way, and then suddenly gravity is beneath you, and you fall out. Alistair, Red Bull in hand. How did you get in the room?
Oh.
Cans roll out from.
Oh no! Did I mess up your research again?
No. Where did you come from?
I was in the house, and then I was in a closet. Yeah, and I came out. Of the closet, just like that.
Penelope, are either of you in the secret tunnel right now?
Probably.
You hear a large commotion as you, Gabe was not there, did not come in through the front door, and is suddenly in the back of the room. And there are, a loud, there's 20 or 30 Red Bull cans that are just spew all over the floor.
Just teleport into the pile of trash.
Yeah.
kind of like a little sticky. Wipe it off.
He takes another big swig of Red Bull, puts it down, and goes,
I'm gonna look at my darkness hand. Like, did you know that there's shadows? I used to think that shadows, they stopped at a certain point. You know, but they would connect and they would move on and it was a brief
you
moment.
traveled along. He grabs another. Like, there are now like 7 whiteboards in this back room. Like, he's just wheels one in and just erases a big swipe and just starts writing down rapidly. He's a completely different person now that
As he's writing it down, I'm just gonna keep.
Like, is he happier or is it just terrifying?
It is. It went from like sad stress to manic stress.
I would rather be efficient than happy. Okay.
Yeah.
So...
Aw. You know what? I'm not supposed to care about him. Have another one, bud. Have you heard of caffeine pills?
Oh, you're gonna kill this poor kid.
They're more efficient because you don't have to drink all of it. You just quickly. And then we drink.
He's gonna end up doing that
less
lizard
sugar,
blink.
less sugar, more efficiency.
You just hear him. You watch him walk over to a shelf, and then suddenly there's just way too many caffeine pills.
Okay,
Just,
but
like,
also
there are like 20 bottles.
Also,
Like-
these are bad. Okay, but also too much caffeine can be bad for your brain. So maybe slow it down a bit.
Human brains. It's fine.
Does your heart feel shaky?
Yes, that's the sugar. So we're going to do it without the sugar. So it's going to be fine. It's going to be good. Anyway,
Alistair, you said to come to you if I had any questions. What would happen if I brought all the shadow I just found out existed to this one point?
I think we would all die.
Should we try it?
No.
Okay.
Should we try it?
I'm going to go lay down. And then
Didn't he just take...
I don't think he can sleep for the next 7 years. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What's gonna happen though is this is accidentally gonna unlock his undiagnosed ADHD, so he's just gonna take a bunch of caffeine and take a fucking nap, dude. He's like,
Yeah, for real.
he goes off to his secluded little room. You see him wave a spell as he does it, and all the cans kind of crumple up and roll into a sphere, and then just kind of put itself in a corner. He's like, there's just now this big aluminum ball. Better. And then he goes in, like, you just watch him walk into his room and face plant as the door closes behind him. Gabe, you now have the ability to, you'll still have to roll for it. This is not something you can always do. But you now understand the concept of being able to travel along the shadow lines.
I'll turn it into a spell.
This
Later.
is something that only Layla could do. There are a few that you know of, that none of the students do this. As far as you know, no other people do this.
So, have you given me access to the shadow realm? Is that what we're doing right now? Because I'm gonna start banishing, all right?
He's Nico D'Angelo up in here.
This is you and Aya both have fast travel now. It's like you both have to roll for it, except for, unfortunately, Aya has to roll brains to fast travel.
What?
It's
what?
Can I argue flight? Because
No.
I have to run places.
No. Okay, if you want to run places, then you can.
Run.
If your fast travel is you running, then yes, flight.
It
How?
says you run.
How?
I'm fast traveling.
No, like once I get into the tunnel, it's like
It's not a tunnel. It's not a tunnel. It's basically teleportation.
Oh, I
These are-
misunderstood the assignment.
No, so when you find a dial, you can enter the code
Yeah.
of another one you have found. The big thing will come out, you push the button, and then you're at the other one.
It's literally hyperdrive.
Yeah, like you are being beamed from one location to another location.
You should name
Like-
all of the portals Scotty.
Like these are two.
No.
So there's a big thing that comes out of the ground that has a bunch of buttons on it and a big red button in the middle.
It's
You
the
type in the code.
shrines.
You type in the code. You hit the button. You're at the other location.
Shrines, yes.
Similar, yeah.
Okay.
Except for it's a strike of like there's a
That's-
big
that's easier for
lightning
my brain to
flash.
cover.
There's a big lightning flash and you go.
I
And
thought
like,
I was just over here mapping fucking tunnels.
no.
I didn't realize that I can just fucking blip.
Well, you've seen it happen before. Like you've gone through the dial and then
Giving
suddenly
me a
you were
lot
in
of
another
credit,
room.
Jasher. You're giving me a lot of credit here.
All right, Gabe. We did research. Now what are we on?
We are on school.
All right.
Number 3.
Give me a brain roll.
Yeah. Oop, roll my dice everywhere. And this is school also magic?
Yeah, everything is adding magic.
It was hard.
School is hard. Oh. Poor baby.
School is
Okay.
gonna be where he takes all of his stress tokens.
I might. So I rolled a 7 total.
Would
Wanna
the
take a...
you have +4 if you want to use
He
that.
used +3.
So I also have
+1.
I have a +1 now.
Yeah. Do you want to get a stress token? Like, if you can roll higher than that, it's like
The only way I'm getting higher is it's like it's slim and I'd have to explode again. And
it would only be 2 stress tokens, but it's up to you.
But what if I roll worse?
You could roll again, but you can only roll twice. You can only take 2 stress tokens
Yeah.
per item.
And we're in school.
Yeah.
I had a 7 that time.
Uh-huh.
Any bonuses? I don't have my orb anymore. Okay, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take the stress token. Let's try one more time. We're gonna risk it. Oh, come on, in the dice tower, please. Where's my phone? Where's my phone?
No!
Where's my phone? I just want you
I
guys.
really hope this isn't like a 2.
Oh, that would be so sad. Come on, you can do it.
You got this, Sweetums.
So I rolled a 2.
Oh! Jasher, you jinxed him!
He'd already rolled!
Doesn't matter. It's your fault.
Your brain thought too.
School is so hard.
Oh.
Oh no.
If it makes you feel better, you 2 or 7, you were within the same range.
So still lose. Okay.
You didn't technically, based on the consequences, did not do any worse.
So we'll just take that too, I suppose. School is hard. I've been real stressed. You know what? I'm actually, so I found out I'm lactose intolerant, and I've been really going
Yes,
through
Cody!
This cannon!
Cody!
All right, canonically, Gabe is lactose intolerant.
The man just learned what cheese is, and you ripped it away from him so fast.
It's amazing.
Oh, I feel so bad about that one. Oh, you don't want to lose cheese. All right.
That's what a 2 gets you. You lose cheese.
Okay. Let's roll for planar conquest.
You just took cheese away from the boy. Okay, what do you need me to roll?
Hey, if he's like any other lactose intolerant person, you didn't take anything away.
You know what?
You just have consequences. That's all.
This man's literally gonna be like, I have pocket cheese. And then he's gonna end up on the toilet for the next 3 hours.
3
He's gonna. Well, no, he just needs pocket cheese and also, pocket
Lactate.
lactate.
Pocket lactate?
I canonically have like a little drug farm in my pocket. I'm sure we can find lactate.
You guys got the cabinets that summon anything.
Yeah.
We can get caffeine pills. We can get lactate. Name brand.
I will tell you, you guys have been ruining, Alistair with the ability to summon anything.
This wonderful. Ruin him.
Poor
Ruin
sweet
the
boy.
boy.
This poor sweet boy.
You put him in front of us. You wanted to see him suffer a little bit.
Anyway,
This is Jasher's "oh, you think you're better than me" character.
Yeah.
Here, let me
This
throw
is-
in a bunch of ADHD,
This is his.
motherfucker.
This is his shameless self-insert.
I was about to say this was me in high school when I was like really smart and didn't know how to. And then I will say, and then I got bullied into playing dumb for 2 years. So you know.
Smart kids get called on.
Jasher.
Let's not do this to me, okay? Gosh!
We're gonna talk about this later.
Hey!
We're
hey,
gonna talk about
hey.
this later.
I like Cody. I play games to escape. Stop it. Anyway.
This is your
You're
game.
being mean.
You're bullying me. Gabe, give me a flight roll.
A flight roll. Could I argue in planar conquest, I always defend?
Sure.
So I could make it brawn?
Or grit, which I would argue grit if it's defense.
I thought defense was
Oh no.
It depends on
the context.
So brawn is literal physical strength. Grit is like taking hits. It's like how much can you lift or how much can you take? How many hits can you take?
Got it.
Because you know there are people who are a glass cannon. They can hit really hard.
But they're weak as hell.
Yeah, they can lift. They'll lift the huge thing, but you punch them once in the face and they go down. Versus like the person who can take like 30 hits, but they can't lift the bar.
Yeah. Hold on. Math. 19?
Yo.
I have +1. 20. Ha!
I love it.
Let's go. That is a dirty, slutty 20.
Yeah, it is.
Have you seen that video where he's just
Yeah.
this is a slutty little 20. Dirty little slut 20.
Oh, he's itching his eyebrow? He's thinking?
I'm just adding that to the 35.
The next Planar Conquest game is just gonna be us like coming out with all our powers, just like fuck off.
Every Planar Conquest game has just been the 3 new guys showing up and just we own this sport.
No, literally. Like you guys don't understand. Like you guys were the worst team. Like your other team members are not great at the game, and then you 3 just come in and just destroy like mathematically. Like I added up at the end of game, and I'm just like, you guys, like even if you guys are losing in the first half, you guys will come back by so many points that it just embarrasses the first round. And I'm just like, what do I do here?
What do I do here? This is stupid.
This is the biggest dumb.
You let your characters have fun.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're nice to us.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks,
All
Dad.
right.
I'll bat my eyes. I'll do it.
Please, Cody, listen. If you do that, that will be the end of me.
Yes.
You will not see me for the rest of the stream.
I mean,
Sparky, come back.
You can play it all.
I mean, Cody, we got enough of that in your game between Whisper and the captain. So
It's gonna get worse. Okay,
all right, Kalanapi, what is your priority?
Planar conquest. Everybody, okay, so like everybody else is like, nah, like research and whatever the fuck the fourth one is, and Kalanapi's like, you know, I've learned a lot of shit in Planar Conquest. I think I'm gonna just stick to what I'm good at.
All right, give me a flight roll. Unless
I-
you want to also argue grit.
I want to argue grit because most of the Planar Conquest issues that we've run into, she's been like, let me feel it out.
Yep. Like, I set the DC pretty high because I was expecting Sparky with flight to roll something obnoxious.
Thanks, Boo.
But
They both exploded.
Let's go.
It's not even
Who's
fair
our
at this
next
point.
team? Who are we fighting? I've already defeated my 2 crushes.
I-
We've defeated my 2 crushes. I need more.
Who we beating this
Who
time?
are we beating? Wait, is it the Shadow House? God. No, we did that first. Rats. Who's
That
up
is
to
a-
beat?
That is a solid 40.
Holy shit.
Grit is my best stat.
Yo.
So are we wiping the floor with this next team, or?
I rolled a 20 and a 6 for my magic, and then when I rerolled again, it was a 14 and a 2.
So what I'm hearing is now we're playing who was supposed to be the second worst team, but now that they have us, we're just destroying them.
I need you to know that the top of my DC, the DC to enter an easy game, was 65. You guys rolled 95. I don't know what to do with that information. This
Sign
is
us up
the
for the
same
Olympics.
thing.
Like
This
that's
is- like I didn't have a pro team. Like, pro teams were not a thing in my mind. I might just have to invent that for you guys.
I lied. I forgot. I got a plus
Rock
1 to
and
grit,
roll.
so it's technically 41. My bad.
Thank you. Yeah, let me just add that to a 96. Yeah, let me make that a 96.
Oh, you know what?
Okay.
No, now we're good. Now we're good.
Now we're good.
It was
now
close. Meets
No.
meets. Meets meets.
Yeah. It's fine. Just, next time, next game, they just show up and then they just say, we quit. We give up. They win.
They're
We
gonna
don't
watch
want-
us.
We don't want that.
They're gonna watch us like just dog walk all of our extracurricular activities, like saving the world and shit. And they're gonna be like, pass. So
They see us coming out of the Seven's house like we own it, and they're just like, nope. No thanks.
try Jesus, not me, because we throw hands.
No need to
Also-
wonder where your God is.
Also, I want to say that in the comments, Sunfire accidentally made a ship name for Beck and Vex, but I know it's Kalanapi, but it was Bex in the. It was a mistype, but I thought that was funny. Anyway,
I'm here. For
We're here for the ships.
what is your second priority after obliterating my?
My second priority is definitely gonna be school, because
Okay.
it's like the specifically like defensiveness, because like bro, she's such a hard, like solid good like attacking kind of person, and whether that be like physical or magical, but realizing that she damn near got Beck killed in that house, we got to work on some stuff.
So you're gonna argue grit again?
If that's what you're gonna argue for me, then yes.
If you're focusing purely on defense on this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you roll twice. I'm going to let you roll brains first for your other classes, and then I'm going to let you roll grit specifically for defensive magic. So give me a brains roll. That will be for basically all your other classes. And then maybe your defensive magic will just carry your class. What's your brain?
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think on if I want to add anything to this.
Or you can always take a stress token.
I'm probably
He
gonna
wants
need
us to take these.
I'm gonna need my
stress
stress tokens for the other two. I know I am, especially because the only one I remember after this is research. So that shows you how low the other one was in the priority list for me. My brain was like,
battle
don't need
prep. Don't think about it.
Don't need it. We're gonna take our +6 that I have and turn that into a 18.
And that's for brains?
That's for brains.
Perfect. And then give me a grit roll specifically for defensive magic.
My magic die exploded twice. It's not as cool as my other one because it's a 20, but still. That is a 34.
Alright, we're gonna go through what that means once we get through this. Oh my gosh, okay! So let's see. And then research. Give me a brain.
A brains roll.
Give me just 1 second. I can hear.
That one is not great.
Y'all, I googled a stress token.
How bad is it?
If I know Jasher, decently bad.
Also, you get a +5, homie. What are we all at right now? Cody,
What?
you get a +1.
You gave me a
I
plus
used it.
Oh, you
5.
did use it?
Yeah,
Okay.
about 20. So I don't have any pluses right now. I do know that I took on 2 stress tokens and became lactose intolerant. So
Sparky, did you use
have
a
it,
+1?
having a miss.
I used my +1.
Okay, so yeah, you just got a flat +5 now.
Who gave me a +5?
That would be Devin.
Thanks, Devin. I'm gonna use it to wreck Jasher's shit.
You're the one who decided to Google stress tokens.
Google says Which, out of respect for you, I waited until after I finished my rolls. I thought about Googling it the second you told me about it, and I was like, no, he seems really excited.
He seems really excited.
I'm gonna wait. And now I'm mad because I wasn't gonna take any, and I did take 1. And I know what you're gonna do with it. I know exactly what you specifically are gonna do to specifically me with it, and fuck you in advance.
What?
I know what you're gonna do. We share a brain cell. And I know how I would fuck me, so you're definitely gonna fuck me. In this way specifically. No phrasing.
No phrasing.
No phrasing.
So, since we're on the topic of stress tokens, I didn't even want to wait for your reaction because I rolled so poorly.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just like, there's my stress token. There it is.
Okay.
So I rolled a 5 at first. I have.
And have you re-rolled?
I have re-rolled. It is now an 11.
All right.
And I
Yay!
realistically can't get much higher than that. I could try, but I don't think I'm gonna get much higher.
All right. And battle prep,
Battle prep.
which is going to be a fight.
Is that your last one, or do you have one more?
That's the last one.
Okay.
Given how much emphasis I've put on protection in this 4-month time span, can we argue this one is grit as well? Because I know how to fight. I don't know how to battle.
I'm gonna go odds or evens. Odds or evens.
That's a good argument.
Evens.
That's a 4. All right. It was a good argument, but I in my head I could see it going either way of why.
I just like my chances a lot better, and I'm happy I did. Cause
You've rolled a 40 and a 34, so
that is a
rock and roll.
21.
Let's go. I think she should have earned at this point her world-breaking ability. I'm just saying.
Listen.
I'm saying she's our only baby.
Hey,
She's our
I will
only
say
baby.
this. I will say this. Technically, she already has.
Oh.
She just does not used it yet.
Cryptid. I love it.
I'm
I
very
don't.
confused because I don't know what we're talking about.
Yep, I know you don't, because I was like, wow, you don't realize what you've done. But I had you roll a brains roll, and you did not pass it. So,
Oh. So she just hasn't unlocked.
So she's done it. You just not have consciously been aware of what it meant that you did it.
It's
Like-
giving burnt out gifted child.
Yep.
Yeah. It's wonderful.
It's
Was
like
that what the brain roll just like a little bit ago?
last session. Yeah, it was last session, or the session before maybe. It was either last session or no, it was whichever was the Planar Conquest game.
That was
Not last
episode.
session. That was the session before, wasn't it?
It would have, yes, because we spent all of the last session.
Yeah, it was episode
yep.
17. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
go look at it
yeah.
because I'm very confused now.
So yeah, I
Going back, rewatching episodes, guys. We'll be right back. Take a
I
quick
will
2-hour
I
break.
will DM you after.
Okay,
I will
great. Thanks,
DM,
Dad.
yeah, I'll DM you after. Let's see. Let's do okay. So, stress tokens.
Fuck you.
Stress tokens give you disadvantage on one skill you are proficient in or 2 skills you are not. And you can decide what you want to do with that.
Like permanently, or
Until you
they
rest,
are,
right?
Until they are resolved. Not until you rest, until they are resolved.
So when we say proficient, what do we mean?
So basically,
we don't have, like,
anything.
D&D
So like,
proficiencies.
yeah. So it's basically what it is so for you it would be your top anything you would pick something you do within your top 2 stats and take 1, or pick something from your bottom stats that you usually fail and take 2. So for like Calliope, anything water based, you could take a disadvantage on doing water skills. So like it's basic, or Gabe could like lose his 3D, gain disadvantage on 3D printing.
never.
Aya could take disadvantage on flying.
Fuck off. I'll make myself stupider. I hope you know that. I hope you know that I will take double damage in fucking brains.
Damn. So
Okay.
because I have
No,
You could
I
take
won't.
permanent disadvantage in charm.
This is a
I
permanent.
already have that.
Wait, how do you
I already
resolve?
have that, Jasher.
How do you resolve
So
stress
you-
tokens then?
So basically, resolving within my game, it's just a time period thing. So within like a week or so in game, it'll be resolved. So it's only going to be like this game and next,
Okay.
basically. But basically, at the end of these 4 months, you guys have done so much that you're going to have disadvantage for about a week in-game on whatever you pick. Gabe, you did take 2 stress tokens.
Yep. I'm looking. I'm doing my math.
So this is not for one stat. This is for like a major part of that stat. So like take something that you do, like whenever you do like shadow magic, or whenever you do your aura sense, you could take disadvantage on that. Like some major piece of magic from those stats. So top 2 or bottom 2 stats. Bottom 2 stats you can give 2. You have to give 2 skills disadvantage, or top 2, you take 1
Okay.
for each stress token.
I have a question. It's not likely to happen, but just in case it does.
Okay.
Say you rolled twice, right, for disadvantage.
Yep.
Pretend you explode both times.
Yep.
And so you roll again. Do you also roll advantage on that explosion?
No.
dice?
So basically, explosion is just whatever after any explosion, that is your final number.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you would just take the lower of the two final numbers.
Okay.
So an explosion is still counted no matter what. Like it
Oh
trumps
yeah,
everything.
no matter what.
Okay.
Explosions
So-
trump everything.
Okay. Thank you. That actually is awesome.
Yeah.
So we have to pick either 2 bad stats or 1 good stat. It's not necessarily a skill.
Unless
anymore.
you're Cody, who has to take 2 good stats and 4 bad stats. And you can, and you would, and it's not necessarily the stat. This is because that would be way too big, because when you do it in D&D, you take skills,
Mhm.
which are
Well,
subsets,
'cause, like,
so you would argue skills.
The first thing that I thought of initially was like a skill that Calliope in particular is good at is she is fast as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like when you're under any type of stress situation, as soon as you really start going, you start to like really second guess yourself. So like,
Yeah. So
There's-
you're gonna take.
I'm gonna
You're
take a
gonna
hit to
take
my speed.
Okay.
I would rather take 1 disadvantage than 2. It's gonna suck either way, but my chances are better with that.
Do you want to know what we're taking
Yeah.
disadvantage on?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm taking it in fight, flight, brain, and grit.
Oh, baby.
Okay. Do you want me to pick from those?
Those are his
Well,
4 worst stats.
Those are my 4. I have to do 4. My 4 word
So
stats.
yeah, so there's your 4. So what from those do you want to do? So like so in Kids on Brooms, there aren't like you're not getting like investigation or perception. You take from like what aspect of those 4? Do you want to take academics? Do you want to take a hit to academics? Do you want to take a hit to, because that would be brains, academics would be brains. You could also argue like any sort of investigating things or any time, just basically subset it in your mind, and I'll remind you. That's
Okay.
why I'm writing it down.
Okay. Well, so let's do, I guess, flight for just overall movement.
Okay.
Game's gonna be slower, which is ridiculous. For for fight, they'll just kind of feel lethargic, I guess. So its punches just gonna.
So like so any of your physical fighting.
Yeah. For
And
brain, I can put my ability to study.
Okay. So, okay. So this is not, yeah, so I will do that. That's fine for the week. And
Could I double up in the same stat?
Bruh.
Like all like also take another brain. And,
yeah, that's fine.
And then
I thought you were saying like double hit to studying.
oh no. Studying specifically, but also let's throw in no, I don't want to do comprehension. That's so fucked up.
I mean, you could just do academics. So like in class, you're just not doing this.
Okay, yeah, also in class. What am I at? Is that 3?
That's all 4.
Yay!
Gabe is just stressed as fuck.
Gabe's not doing good. The cat wants inside.
Hi,
Yeah,
Cal.
I'm just gonna put it this way. Once Gabe gets back, when he says school is hard this week, he means it.
Oh, baby.
School is so hard.
Also, random thought. Cody, the video you sent of Cal earlier, can I throw that in my Discord under the Found Familiars
Yes.
tab?
Yes, absolutely.
Thanks, Dad.
So, Jasher,
Yes. What are you taking?
I'm gonna offer another alternate. You can obviously say no,
Yeah.
but I think it's gonna hurt me more than taking a thing in flight.
No, it's literally whatever. It's up to you.
Right?
I don't decide.
What if I just... My broom die is gone? That's an extra d6 to not just flight, but a whole bunch of other things. If I use a defense of anybody, I add that on. I add it on to a lot of shit, Jasher.
Are you saying that's gone for the week?
For the week. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I roll flat, but
Yep.
dice is gone. You're okay with that?
Yep.
Ha! This is gonna be fun. It's gonna fuck me, but it's gonna be fun.
All right. Now the consequences. Aya,
Yeah!
you failed school and battle prep.
And battle prep? Fuck
Yep.
me, I got a 17 in battle prep.
Yep.
Oof.
Battle prep that'll play out later. That will play out in like any upcoming combat during the week. But for school, you have been assigned a tutor.
Oh, fuck off!
Tell me who it is, Jasher.
Fuck off, Jasher. I'm gonna make this boy's life a living fucking hell.
You have to you have been assigned to Alistair to help you with your schooling because you have gotten so far behind.
I'm letting you know this right now. This is gonna be far worse for him than it is for me. Far worse.
I will say
He's not gonna be happy right now.
you're not gonna be happy.
No. I know I'm not. I'm already not happy. Fuck off.
Gabe, you passed battle prep and research. You failed school.
You failed school.
Yeah, I
Um,
kind of saw it coming.
You will be in the same class with Aya.
I'm
Hi.
so sorry. Hey!
Oh, Alistair. Hi.
Alistair, why are you here?
Fucking loser.
It's just so broken now.
Just
His
shut up and
eye
ruin
has
his
like
life.
a permanent twitch.
You all need to focus on your academics. I know that it seems that it is highly logical that you should be focusing on preparing for the end of the world, but it is deeply necessary that you continue to keep up the charade of school, because your academics cannot fall because if you fail out of school, you get sent home.
But are we still kind of confused on if all of this is stable? Because the 7 are gone, so like technically it all could crumble at any point. So
Send us home.
I'm
so
going. 1 second. I need to roll grit for Alistair.
Is it an opposing check? Do I get to roll fight against him?
No. You're
Damn
not
it!
fighting him.
Oh, come on.
Mentally.
Oh. Wow.
You could argue mentally I torture this boy on a daily basis.
I don't know how he passed that, but someone want Vex, you got that?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. He exploded twice and passed that. So
We take those.
not the time. Oh, I'm fairly certain. I'm fairly certain that it is completely stable at this current point of because you found the orbs and the orbs seem to be maintaining the stability of the realms, seeing as they're not entirely. It's fine.
Okay.
Anyway,
School's important. I get it. I'm moody. I'm lashing
and then
out.
he gives you
I'm
gives
sorry.
you each just like he gives you each like a scroll with you need to understand this information by the end of the month, or else you're going to be in like major academic trouble if you guys cannot comprehend this. I need you both to give me a brains roll.
But it's hard.
With magic or without?
With magic, Gabe, this is at disadvantage.
Oh.
I am.
What if you can't roll lower already? What if you can't?
14.
Aya, you may be trying to make this boy's life awful, but you are comprehending the notes that you need.
Okay.
You are now back up to a passing grade. Barely.
Barely.
Gabe, what did we roll?
You got a 5.
Oh, Gabe. Okay, can I?
You can
Can I spend adversity tokens?
You can.
And
You both can.
Okay.
This is not split decision. So you guys, if you want to burn some adversity tokens,
I have some. I would like to board. I'm bored. I would like to
We're gonna
board.
born a couple.
I would like to.
I also would like to give for the end of this, everyone gets 5 adversity tokens. So if you want to spend those now, you can.
Oh, hang on. Let me add 5 more to my list.
Everybody's going to get 5 adversity tokens just at the end of this because I'm assuming you would have failed rolls. I wanna. That's just for the middle. At the end, I'm going to give you more as well at the end of the 4 months before we go on break.
Okay.
We'll come out with more, but we're about halfway through the 4 months. We're at about the 2-month mark.
Well then, let's burn all 5. I'll make it 10.
Okay.
Gabe's so smart.
Yeah.
How many are you giving?
Well, that's a lot. So I'm. You know what? Fuck it. I want him to pass too. I'll burn 4 and like slide him a note across the table with a study guide.
I
Gabe,
love it.
by the burning of your last brain cell, you are up to a passing grade.
Hey!
We love to see it.
This is a C's get degrees, but like, and this is a low C.
It is a minus. It is a
Like this
Listen,
is like
this man's still getting his financial aid though. That's enough.
That's what matters.
all right, Kalanope. You failed both battle prep and research. You gain no bonuses at the end of the 4 months. But you now have a permanent +2 to any defensive magic.
Hell yeah, brother.
And Gabe, for the ones you passed. Just all of these planar conquest scores is ridiculous.
we said sport is priority.
If there's one thing that the Earth kids are good at, it's sports ball.
Gabe, you have a +2 to your to your absorbing magic spell to be able to successfully do it. This is not a +2 to your grit roll after casting it, but whenever you cast it, you have a +2 to casting it. And Aya,
Yep.
you have been nominated as co-captain of the planar. You have been
Hell
nominated
yeah.
as
Hey!
co-captain of the House Flame. You are now working directly with Lise as co-captain.
It's fine. It's for work.
I didn't know she was hot until she came to that fancy dinner.
And now I know she's hot. It's in my head. Do I get any pluses, Jasher?
For your research, you do have a plus. You have a +2 to brains whenever you are using the dial.
Oh, thank God, because I was just gonna never move anywhere.
Yeah. Also, Gabe, when you roll to just so you know, you are rolling grit whenever you are casting shadow travel.
Yeah, shit.
Because basically, you are dissolving yourself into shadow. So, like, it is to stay in one piece. All right. And with that, we are going to be at the end of the 4 months. You are all sitting in the Great Hall. And you all hear a large explosion outside of the Great Hall.
Why are there so many
And we
explosions?
are going to go on break.
Ah!
There's explosions and breaks.
Explosions, breaks, and Aya getting one-on-one time with Lise.
Oh my.
Oh my. I have a very important question about that specifically.
Yes.
Alistair was previously the co-captain, correct?
Yes.
This doesn't mean he's not the co-captain anymore.
So there is a reason why he was demoted and you were brought in.
What did he do?
He is too unstable at this point to be co-captain anymore.
Oh! We literally broke him.
It's fine.
But we showed him caffeine, so it's like a, balance.
I will say, I'm gonna roll this. This is a brains roll for him.
Like, we broke him, but we gave him ways to cope. So
Yeah. I would say we just gave him a different, we didn't break him. He was already broken. He was just depressed smart, and now he's manic smart.
Character development.
He has written 18 academic research papers breaking down laws of magic that no one has yet to break down. So there are things that are happening that are good.
See? We fixed him.
Fixed is strong.
We improved him. We made him better. We gave him modifiers.
You prefer this? You prefer this over the depressed, sad boy?
No, but yes.
As a depressed, sad boy.
How do I explain? You know what? I'll just talk to you later about it because we have to talk about this at length because I've learned some new information. Oh,
I'm taking my obligatory
so
letting
sorry.
morph out quick exit.
Yep.
Alright. We will be back at 10:25.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye! So it seems that we may potentially be missing 2 players at the moment. They'll be here shortly. I keep seeing you guys. Vex clocked the box pretty fast. Yeah. I think that was kind of like a group effort when I was looking at it and I was like, damn, why is it so long? And then Jasher's like, Vex.
You got that? The nice thing with being dyslexic is you learn to speed read. Do you comprehend all of it? No.
Okay.
Do you get enough of it? Yes.
The funny thing is I think we got 2 different flavors of dyslexia then. Because my dyslexia, I can read different fonts significantly fucking better than other ones. It's why comic books and graphic novels were so much easier for me to, handle. And that's why I think I prefer graphic novels over everything. And everybody's like, oh, it's because it has pictures. And I'm like, pictures, there's more to look at. My brain doesn't just get lost at looking at text on a page. So, like, any of your favorite books, if you ever wanted to, like, recommend a book to me, see if it's got a graphic novel version first, please. The brain likes to not brain things. But anywho, Sparky, I think, ran to the potty, and we're still...
No, ran to deal with her Dr. Pepper exploding.
Oh, God. Oh, no, that's right. And then Cody's doing morph stuff, so, like... Wait, why are we back? We just want to talk to people, Sparky. We're fine. We want to just chit-chat. Because we always do so much roleplay, I feel like we don't actually get to, like, chat a whole lot with chat. So this is kind of nice. There are certain platforms
plus
that...
my stream always ends exactly on time. So we can go a little late.
Jasher's got the best time management out of all 4 DMs.
Which is so funny, because in my real life, I have the worst time management.
Okay.
But I'm also like that flavor of autism that's like super anal about time.
Hot
where I'm
take.
Like, I gotta get there early, because if I get there early, I get there on time.
I feel like it's because you're a voice actor that your timing is just absolutely immaculate when it comes to performances. Like...
No, that's probably right, yeah. No, that's that's
You've discovered
it. Years. That is years of that makes sense. Because I've done improv longer than I've done D&D. If I could get paid to just do, well, technically this is like sort of getting paid to do improv. I just don't see any of the profits. Well, indirectly.
I was gonna say I'm getting paid in art. And having a D&D group.
I'm getting paid in friends.
I know. For real. I have a D&D group that's not just my siblings. I love them. I do. I don't want to explain specific mechanics to my 9-year-old brother again.
Yeah.
Dude, kiddos playing D&D, so funny to me. Like, I can't remember if I told you guys or not the first time that we tried to convince Bean to play D&D, and he was so excited for it, and we were like, all right, you're in a town that looks like it's been like ransacked and stuff like that, like there's holes in all of the ceilings of the buildings, things are on fire, what do you want to do? And my kid is like, does it have a railway system? And I'm like, nope, not the right time period for a railway system, homie. And he goes, I think that would help get supplies to the town, so I'm gonna start building a railway system. And I'm like, babe, buildings are on fire. People are still in the buildings. And he goes, well, yeah, they have a fire department, Mom. They can handle that.
He's not listen. That's creative problem solving.
I'm an adventurer. It's not my job to be the fire department.
Exactly.
Anyways, hi, Cody. We're live.
Hi.
Yeah, I know. They went live when we were gone, Cody.
Oh,
and I saw via the phone.
Well, I'm glad I didn't do anything too rambunctious. I was going to show off my titties.
What's stopping you?
What is that?
I think your human is in the
Twitch
chat.
guidelines?
Calm down.
Down.
Down, Sparky, down.
He made the mistake of cutting his hair and looking cute today.
Stop it.
Motherfucker
Don't give me
out here
confidence.
looking like a K-pop idol all of a sudden. He's just
Stop!
really tall.
I don't know how
I
to
will
handle
say
this.
that, like, as a huge K-pop fan, that's like one of my favorite things there was an award ceremony between like where Stray Kids got an award, and then J-Hope, who's very tall, member of BTS, walks up after them, receives an award after their thanking, and he walks up and he goes, and just the mic stand, because they had it at face level, and he walks over and it's like middle of his chest, and he just goes,
Aww.
Wait, how tall is he now? Because I thought all the members of BTS were like relatively the same height.
J-Hope's the tallest.
He's 5'10". He's 5'10", and it was at chest height. What do you mean?
Stray Kids are tiny.
What do you mean?
They are tiny.
Dear Lord.
Like, it's a very viral clip. You can probably find the clip.
That's wild.
Yeah.
But one of them is 5'10". One of them is. What do you mean? They're all like 5'7". I can see the tops of their heads. What do you mean?
That's horrifying to think about.
You gotta remember, you are a tall.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say.
I am tall for a woman. That doesn't make me tall in general. I'm just really tall when it comes to
What's your height
female
again,
standards.
Vix?
5'9".
I mean, that's pretty tall in general.
We have a lot of Goliaths in this
5'9",
group.
5'10" is average for a dude. I say average because I think they lie on
The
everything.
United States average male height is 5'9", apparently.
Mm-hmm.
So, you
Sorry
are
to
the...
disappoint you guys.
See, I have the
giant.
annoying thing. See, I have the annoying thing that I'm just like, I'm 5'11", so that's annoying. Because, like, it's just that 1 inch. Like, I put on a good pair of shoes and I'm 6 foot. And it's like, it's only, I understand that I'm only an inch taller. But, like, it feels taller because it's going from 5 to 6. But, yeah.
It's my brother who's 6'1".
And then, like, if we ever all hang out, we're just gonna have these finance boys just staring down at us.
No, seriously.
I'm so sorry. It's gonna be so funny. 'Cause I give off short people energy already, so when people meet me for the first time, they're like, "Hey."
I'm gonna be very real with you, Cody. We can never meet in person.
Why?
tall are you,
Not
Sparks?
handle it?
Nope. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. I will walk in the other direction. I get flustered very easily. I'll be like, nope.
We're not doing that.
I'm gonna head out. If Sadie's with you, forget it.
Forget
Forget it.
I would put
Why
she-
panic?
She's meaner than I am.
That don't matter, baby.
Don't add that on
That
as
don't
a
matter.
bonus. Don't add.
We're just out here breaking Sparky today.
So wait,
Listen,
how
I don't
tall
know
are
what's
you,
wrong with my
Sparks?
brain. I'm 5'7". I'm not short. But compared to you fucking Goliaths,
Yeah, look, like, when we say Goliaths, though, it's I mean, we have Blake. Grim is a giant.
Like, yeah, I'm 6'3", Blake is 6'6", okay? You don't understand. You know, ask Blake, if you have a chance, there's a guy we used to know, his name was Will. I think he was 6'9", or he was just under 7 foot. He was the only person I've ever looked at and went, what even are you? You know, like...
who are
I will
you
say-
people?
It was, I mean, I felt like so I used to work at an AMC for years. Shaq came in,
How tall is Shaq?
7'2", I think.
think like 2 refrigerators.
Yeah, like,
Healthy refrigerators.
yeah, like I walked in and I was like, because I wasn't like concessions that day. We had a guy who was 6'5", and he went to him, and like he was like one of my best friends there, and he was like, I felt small.
I'm just imagining
And
the size of like Shaq's fucking hands. Like,
He could palm your head.
I need
Easily.
to see how he
Just-
looks holding a basketball.
Can he do it? Can he lift me? And
Here's
palm
my
head?
favorite thing is all these little kids were just coming up and annoying him. All these little kids were coming up and annoying him.
What do you mean?
That's
What do
because
you-
small
he
children have no fear.
He kept denying he was Shaq. And it's my favorite thing. This man, he couldn't be anyone else. And these kids are coming out, are you Shaquille O'Neal? He's like, no, that ain't me.
I can't
No.
handle this. Like,
Yeah.
I literally looked up a picture of Shaq
Holding a ball.
holding a fucking basketball, and I'm like, my brain can't handle it, right?
Mhm.
Like, it just. Why does it look like a softball in his hands? Why? Well,
Yeah, I
I'm
stood next to him. Like,
You could do the Maximus.
I don't really think there's a spot.
That would be a way to fucking
it's
go.
it's ridiculous.
There's not
But-
really a good spot for me to post this picture in like the actual dummies Discord, so I'm gonna throw this one in mine again.
So, yeah, there was a large explosion outside.
Of class or
So you guys are in the Great Hall, just outside the main doors, like in the front entrance. You know, the place where Kalanapi walked off and got kidnapped.
Did things.
Yeah. So the front door, it sounds like the front door just got blown in.
I wouldn't get up because I'm tired. But
There's caffeine pills in the cabinet.
You guys are in the Great Hall.
But if anyone gets up to go check it out, Gabe will.
Just grabbing your hand.
You,
Come on!
There are like teachers are trying to like usher kids out, like from going to see what is happening. Like you've got multiple professors like going to the front, like no, stay out. And you've got what's her name? It's been a while since I talked about the professors.
I got my book.
Is it the dragon one? Or which one?
Yep, defensive magic.
That is Sal
that's upside
something.
down.
So
Wow, so much plot has happened.
There's so much plot. There's so much plot.
Serana.
So Professor Serana is like literally dragon form, pushes everyone back. You guys could easily get past. You could easily get out there if you wanted to.
I already fucking know. I've already done it.
Who all tried to slip out? I mean, Aya's already outside.
If I had slipped out, Gabe will try to.
Literally, as like Kalanapi would watch both of them leave, like she's eating, and she's like, "Could we ever please take a break? Just one break." And would go to leave.
I ate like 3 almonds and was like, all right, breakfast is done. Let's go.
Gabe's gonna pass on the cheese.
No cheese. Gabe, you don't know how heartbreaking that is. You don't eat the cheese, my guy. I got lactate in my pockets.
I don't know.
Take the lactate and then take the cheese.
It's just I can't focus on. Like it's just a lot of getting up and down if I do it, and my legs are so tired. I've been doing so much.
I also have cheese in my pocket. You don't have to do anything. Do you want cheese? Yes or no?
Always, but
Okay.
restraint needs to be known.
For what? Why are you denying? You lived in the fucking woods, my guy. You just discovered cheese. Restraint from what?
Just going back to the old me.
Weren't you like sad?
I was actually quite content.
Oh, okay. For some
Well,
reason I thought you were sad.
I didn't know any better,
Okay,
so
Okay, pause. That doesn't change the emotions, though. What emotion did you feel now that you have a better strain of emotions? What muted emotion, because I remember the whole no feelings, what muted ass emotion were you feeling, my guy?
He was feeling the emotion of thirst.
Dr. Pippa!
The gayest of all the beverages.
How much damage did I take, Jasher? I've seen you rolling all these dice. Am I dead? Do I get to be a ghost?
Are you taking damage right now?
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming so.
You taking fucking damage, my guy?
You all look up, and Sin is standing with the doors blown in, splintered. Rahel walks up angry at this person.
Oh!
He looks down at her and says, "You're just like me." Snaps his fingers, and you watch her skin turn black and drip with black ooze. Her wings turn skeletal. Her face melts away, leaving a wicked skull grin. She turns to you all. You watch as a few other people from different houses, similar things begin to happen. You watch as a satyr, or at least part satyr, walks over. His horns grow, his back arches, his skin melts away and deforms. Kalanape, you have seen this before. You are watching as students are corrupting the same way you saw that fox in the hall before the fox turned into the monster that you saw that dragged you by the throat down the hall.
And this is happening at like a snap of the fingers, also posture check.
Some people he is snapping at and they're running away. But you're noticing almost any kid that you've ever watched be a bully or actively mean to anyone, all of these people who seem at all, have you ever had like any adverse reactions to these mean kids turn? I would like to apologize. I did roll low. A few of the kids from the makeout room have corrupted as well.
Which ones?
I'm sorry to say that Thembo has melted
No!
into this hulking, bleeding form.
Listen, I'm not against it, but
Stop.
I'm not against it, but I need to know what's popping with this.
Bones start growing in odd angles. Their jaws unhinge and grow. Their bones crack and morph into different shapes. They seem to be bending to this reality that they don't seem to want to be in. The order and form that they naturally sit in breaks and cracks. The way they look does not look stable. The way they look does not look fit to be able to move, and yet they move, bending and twisting and oozing as they march towards you all. What do you guys want to do?
Are we the only ones, aside from the ones that have ran away?
So
that
the
are
kids that
seeing
were
them?
in the hall, that they're all running. You guys are all there. There might be some of your friends who are sitting at the table with you. So you guys could try to get some of them there. But most of them, I'm gonna roll to see if any teachers came out.
What's Sin doing on the ceiling? Also,
He's
is he like
standing
on
in
the
front-
ceiling? Like,
No, he's standing just in the destroyed open doorway. He's about 5 feet in the doorway,
okay,
and he's
okay.
just literally anyone he can. He's bending and corrupting, standing back and letting them fight. He doesn't seem like the kind to get his hands dirty. He lets his pawns do his dirty work.
And friendly reminder for us as well as like chat, what exactly does Sin look like again?
Jackal guy. He looks like a jackal man, and he's hot.
You're like,
He's in there, but I can redrop him. Let me just pull up my.
Throwing up the Discord for anyone that's not there. Oh god, there's so many hot humans in this freaking chat. It's unreal.
I know.
Oh, I think I see him. He's the one that looks like Anubis, essentially.
Yes.
Okay, so he's
I'm
not
just gonna-
Got
that
it.
far back. For everybody that
I'm just
isn't...
gonna remove him. I'm just gonna put him in the front anyway.
Okay.
Where have you been? Nobody
Knows me like you do.
all right.
And I'm gonna drop some of the things you're seeing.
Oh.
Oh, that's so great. Oh, I love it. While you're doing all of that, while everything is like running around towards it, that is the thing of nightmares. It looks really, really fucking cool. But like imagining a horde of these just like running at us is just insane.
I've seen enough anime to know where this is going.
Okay. So, it is just the three of us around. Do we have any friends out here with us?
I'll roll for that.
Okay.
That'll do it. You may each pick somebody to have been like at the table with.
Oh no.
I don't want to pick anybody because then they might get turned into an evil little bean.
Not my little bean.
So I can make a realistic choice. Where would we have been, like, 10 minutes before we went into the Great Hall? Like, would, like, Cody and I have been, like, with Alistair, or would we have been waking up, or, like, what?
Ooh, the last one you just dropped kind of looks like Pride from Fullmetal Alchemist.
Oh, I love Fullmetal Alchemist. Oh, I love it. I love all of these.
They're terrifying to think about them running
Yeah.
at us, but like
Oh, yeah,
the
they're-
art's
they're-
amazing.
This
Yeah.
art is so pretty. Is this one my thembo? I need to find which one's my thembo.
Okay, rein it in. Who were you sitting with at lunch, homie?
That's why I asked Josh the question, where we were about 10 minutes before we went into the Great Hall. Like,
It would have
like-
been you would have just been in the common room. It's breakfast.
okay, I didn't catch what meal it was. That's why I
Yeah.
asked. Yeah, then I'm good. I probably just would have been with you guys.
That's the thing. I don't think we would have been with anybody else.
Yeah, because we just woke up.
who would you have like met at the gone
Yeah,
to meet? Or
like
whatever?
literally, I'm just imagining, given the course of how everything has gone, like we would walk in to the Great Hall, and I would immediately like pick out our little crocodile boy, being like,
Mhm.
his
Probably.
big gumpy ass smile.
Probably Lise, if I'm being real with you, since I'm
Yeah.
co-captain now. Probably Lise.
Okay.
Gabe's not the social type. Nobody. That's the thing. Gabe likes
Honestly, that feels like a very valid answer.
Yeah.
likes Aya and Kalanapi. That's
Or
Those
I would
ladies.
if I were to argue
Or
someone
Alistair.
for if I were to argue someone for you, it would be Alistair.
He's
Especially
the only
since
other
he's
guy I've been hanging out with.
and trying to desperately help you to pass your classes.
A little
Like, you
extra
guys
breakfast tutoring.
He's
He's
here
got
trying to help me while I'm
flashcards.
So
eating.
you've got Lise, Alistair, and Beck with you as you stare these abominations down.
Okay. So as they start to approach us, from a couple episodes ago, one of the spells that I had created was one called Stasis, where it was essentially to keep one person relatively safe and relatively calm.
Yep.
With everybody here and everything that's going on, Kalanapi is going to try to expand that stasis to encompass everybody. And essentially create
Give me
a shield of like water and bubble for everybody to sit in for a second.
Give me a charm roll. For everybody, I'm going to say difficulty of 15.
Ooh, I don't like that.
But you can definitely get some of them if you roll less.
I don't like those odds. I'm praying for some explosions. But I would consider this defensive magic, would you not?
Yeah.
You're trying to calm them. You're trying to manipulate their emotions, not
I'm
necessarily.
Like, keep them relatively calm, relatively safe.
But I will argue you can add your +2.
Hell yeah, buddy. That's not great, but it's one of them as it exploded. Okay, great. Thank you. I don't think that's enough. Fuck, what do I got? I got 2, 8, 10, 11. I'll burn 4 adversity tokens. Out of the 5 that we just
by
got.
the way, you guys, so you all total at the end of the 4 months would have 10 adversity tokens.
Okay, so
Aya, you would have 1 extra. Gabe, you would have a total of 5 extra because
Used 5 already.
we used our 5 already. You just burnt 4.
Yep.
So you have 1 extra on top of the 5. So you have, Aya, you have 6 new ones because you burnt 4. And then Vex, you have 10.
So essentially what it's creating is around everybody, Kalanapi goes to like summon this weird torrent of water, and it's like weird upward current on the outside of it that would help deflect anything that would be potentially trying to come inside. It's essentially like a weird water force field.
As you cast this, you notice an odd resistance at the end of your field. As you look as Alistair steps outside of it.
That fucking idiot. That's not normal.
Alistair then raises his arms, and you watch a torrent of scrolls pour out of nowhere.
This feels very on brand for the boy.
So he just goes, nope. Manic energy. Raises his hands,
And the
and
Lord
a
said,
torrent
let there be library.
I want to spend my vacation at the library.
He's so dumb, and I love him. Ugh.
So death by a million paper cuts. Crazy
But,
spell, but continue.
That's what he should call it, though.
I'm here for it,
Okay.
man.
You watch. So he created 16 of these things that are running at you. You watch as 6 of them get wrapped up in scrolls and then vanish. You look down as they are painted onto these scrolls.
Ooh. All right, Alistair. All
And
right.
then you watch Alistair pass out.
Uh-oh.
How far away is he?
Yeah.
So he's right at the edge of your bubble. So he was standing next to Gabe, He took a step aside away from Gabe, from where he was standing, past these scrolls, and then just crumpled.
So, like, could I get like a vibe off these things? Are they magic? Are they just like corrupt?
So, give me a charm roll.
Oh, okay, hey,
Charming boy.
That's not
let's
bad.
go.
that's not bad.
For a second, I thought that Squirtle in your hand was alive. They had a hamster. Oh my god.
He's my Jedi Master Squirtle. He's so cute.
When you pull him closer, he's harder to see. When he's back there, he's not as whited out. He's so cute.
Oh, that's this little guy.
I don't know. I think I saw you like shake him, and I thought he was moving, and I was like,
It's a hamster.
Got a 14.
I genuinely thought it was a hamster.
As you basically insight these people and get a vibe off of them, you feel hatred, anger, fear. And it's piling over in this endless tidal wave of emotion, crushing anything that they were. As you push further into some of their minds and try to glean what is causing this, it seems that there is some sort of magical force replicating their emotions over and over and over and over again, amplifying everything negative in them, and it is taking the ashen part of their being and just destroying it.
Okay. I hate that. Can I? Okay, I want to cast a spell.
Mm-hmm.
I want to cast Umbra Rival,
Mm-hmm.
which is my should tentacle into the shadows, and the tentacle emerges from a shadow of a creature I choose.
Yep.
I want to choose. We'll look at your pictures. Actually,
There are 10 left. They're just assume that they're more than the ones that I put pictures of. But there are 10 left.
Is there anyone above table,
Mhm.
friends, that we liked who has turned?
Listen,
Or
Liked is strong.
liked
You
is
didn't
yeah.
You didn't really know any of these people particularly well.
that's fair.
Liked is a real strong word here.
These were unfortunately mostly people who were mean to you.
That is
Um,
fair. Okay. I'm still gonna try it. I'm going to send my tentacle out. I'll let you pick just the closest one I can see, whoever's like
Okay.
getting closest to the bubble. And I'm gonna send my tentacle out, and the tentacle is gonna shoot from their shadow and just boop, bump them on their forehead if they have a forehead in their form. If not, physical contact. And I'm gonna try and cast from that Greenwood Grove, and I'm gonna try and calm them down, but with the intention of taking all of their hate and malice, and I want to absorb it through my tentacle into myself.
No.
Give me a charm roll.
I hope that these are like actual octopus tentacles and they can grow back, please, for the love of all that is holy.
I'm more worried about him getting fucking turned into one of these things. That's what I'm worried about.
Also, unrelated, for anybody that didn't know, I have incredibly tiny wrists.
Aw.
These are inserts.
Bird
for,
bones.
These are inserts for the cup thing that I
Those are
got.
for cans?
These are for cans. These are for Red Bull cans.
Ow.
I'm small.
So hear me out. 24?
Hell yeah.
Charm is good for me, and I went boom.
And I went boom.
I'd already decided who it was. Okay. So the one you're doing is the second picture. The one with the dripping wings.
Okay.
They might not look like wings, but those are wings behind its back.
Haha, the mean hottie.
As you cast this, you watch as she falls. Still damaged and hurt, but reforming. You watch as Rahel lies on the floor, curled into a ball. Tattered clothing and crying. Her wings still shredded.
How am I feeling in this moment after absorbing that?
You feel a deep, deep hatred for 3. A hatred of anything and everything from Earth. It does not take over you, but you feel this anger and fear and hatred of all things Earth.
Can I teleport to her?
She's right in front of you. She slid right in front of you. Her momentum carried her to you.
Is she in front of the bubble, or
She's in front of the bubble.
am I able to exit the bubble without being hurt by the bubble?
You would be able to, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's up to Kalanabe, so
Yeah, it's essentially one of those like spells where it's like I can choose to let people pass and leave, kind of like when you can choose who a certain spell affects or not.
Got it. Well, then with that, as Gabe sees her kind of fall and collapse and is overwhelmed with these emotions, I want to run up to her and try to catch her if I can, if that's possible. And the second I catch her, I want to cast another spell, if possible. Just my hold form, my tree form, my protection form, and the roots themselves are going to kind of cradle her because I tend to turn into a tree-esque. And I guess that's all I'm going to do for now. I am going to cry.
Give me a grit roll.
Grit? Ooh, I have disadvantage, I believe, on this.
Oh,
no, I didn't. Okay, no. Did things. Rewarded it. This time, this time. $19?
You catch her and pull her towards your roots and shelter her, as there is still a swarm of people coming towards you.
We'll look up at Sin.
He is looking directly at you with hatred.
As I'm looking up at him, I'm just gonna, I'll say, make no mistake, I think I was built to beat you. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Try. I will break you and make you like them.
The thing about trees When you break them, it's just called a graft. And we grow bigger. And
You just muted yourself.
You muted yourself.
I'm gonna try and get bigger.
Give me a brawn roll.
And I want to try and just intimidate if I can.
Okay.
To show him. It's a sad roll. It's such a 4 total.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, okay. That's. Yep.
Aya, anything you want to do?
Yeah.
You still have 9 of these creatures running at you
Yeah.
as they are getting closer.
In order to get into the right headspace for this. Hey, Gabe.
Yes.
Just like right after he's this big tree trying to intimidate.
Hey, Gabe. What do you call a fight between squirrels?
I'll look up at Sin. Look at you, Aya. Look at Sin again. Look at you, Aya. I don't know. Is this a test?
What is happening?
Fuck off! It's called a squirrel. Like a quarrel, but it's a squirrel.
Cody wants to say fuck off. Cody wants to say fuck off.
All right, and with that in mind,
That's why I rolled the 4 for the bronze. I was
Oh, yeah.
giggling.
he was getting. I distracted him. I'm so sorry. You know, love, just like unbridled love, unless it's towards her dad, she doesn't feel it. That's not her cup of tea. But boundless joy in random ass little things, oh, that sure is. So, we're going to kind of do the reverse of my school bully spell.
Okay.
I would like to just target one if I can. If I can target more, that's great, but like I'm trying to go for effectiveness here.
Okay.
Where in the school bully spell, they are forced to relive all their horrible memories over and over and over again of embarrassment and shame, right? Opposite. I want them just pure joy. Maybe not when they're loved, but just pure, just like zest for life, love for life, joy, happiness. Because while Aya's not very loving except towards her friends and towards her dad, just random joy totally works with her vibe.
Give me a charm roll.
Okay.
I'm going to roll this contested against Sin.
Against Sin. Ooh. Then I would love to do a middle finger while I do this. This is not doing my other spell though. My middle finger spell. It's not that one. Let's see. Charm. And I assume I get my magic.
Mm-hmm.
And my pluses to emotional magic, correct?
Yep.
All right. Let's see. That will be. That will be 20. Dirty 20.
Unfortunately, that is not going to be enough to beat Sin.
All right.
You
At least
notice
piss
them
him off.
pause. You notice them pause. You notice him pause for a second. He's been dead eyeing Gabe, and he looks over at you and smiles, and then looks back at Gabe.
Throw a teacup at his head.
You can throw a teacup at his head, yeah.
Listen, I feel like it's our thing.
Fight,
Throwing
fight
shit at
roll-
his head.
Do you have a teacup in your pockets?
We're in the Great Hall. You're telling me there's not a
You're
teacup
not
right
in the
fucking
Great
there?
Hall anymore. You just you left. You're in the main entrance outside the door. You guys snuck under the Dragon Lady's wing.
No, I don't have a teacup, but I
Even
can.
in your list of random things.
Well, I mean, probably in my list of random things, but I don't want to like say, "Oh, it's my list of random things."
Yeah.
I need to make my list of random things. So
Okay.
for right now, I'm just gonna pull from what I have.
Okay. Just a handful of almonds.
No, I do have a whole ass walnut though. I have handfuls of almonds and walnuts.
We
It
had
says
2 walnut trees in our
specifically-
yard growing up. I've been hit with a walnut. Shit sucks.
Specifically, it says
hurts.
specifically hard-shelled nuts. Specifically in my inventory. Yeah, like she knows it's not gonna do anything. She just fuck off. Throws a walnut at his head.
Disagree. Unripe walnuts when they're still in the
Give me a
base,
fight roll.
whatever. They're not only rock hard, but they stain. It's awful. They smell. It's a bad time.
There's no magic to this. She's just throwing it at him.
You're throwing a nut.
I just shut up.
Throw them
Hey.
nuts.
Look at me, bitch. All right. Fight roll. That's not gonna be a lot. Yeah, that's only an 11.
I'm gonna roll grit. You hit him in the head with a walnut.
Hell
Never-
yeah.
I've
It doesn't
never
really do anything.
No.
He just looks over at you now and is just angry.
Well, fuck off.
Imagine being in a world of magic where like reality can be bent, like, elements can be conjured, and you get hit with a walnut. It's just disrespectful.
Listen, if there is one emotion that I can stir up in people, it's rage. I'm in my element.
Who throws a nut? I'm going to end you. All of you. You specifically.
I'm just gonna laugh like a
And
fucking
he is
ass.
going to raise his hand towards you.
Alright. Bring it on, fucker. I'll raise mine.
Are you still in the bubble or do you leave the bubble?
Actually, I don't know.
Would you-
Well,
How would you have thrown the nut? That's the question.
oh, full arm, just full back, just chucking it at his head. Like,
No, you're in a bubble of basically like water, right?
yeah.
Like, would you have stepped out to throw the nut?
Does it hit either way?
I would not think so. Like, you rolled an 11. Like,
Alright,
throwing that through water.
y'all.
What would
hate
you
to
say?
s-
Would you step outside or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's all be real.
You watch as he waves his arms, and one of the 9 creatures left is flung up in the air and then flung at you.
Would you say dodging this fucker is flight, Jasher?
Yes, it is.
Would
but
you
it's
say,
contested.
oh no, what shall I do? It's almost as if I didn't take disadvantage in flight. Alright,
Yeah.
where is my fucking 20? I haven't used it. Alright. I'm gonna get all my pluses beforehand, that way I can just give you an answer.
I kind of doubt I'm gonna be able to land this hit, just because it's against flight. But we're gonna see.
Yeah, no, fucker, you're not doing shit.
Yeah.
I haven't even rolled the second half, buckaroo.
Is it more than 15?
Yes, sir.
Is it 10 more than 15?
Yes, sir.
You watch as this body is flung at you. And a shimmer of your aura beams out and deflects this person, who then crashes against the back wall, unconscious.
Oh. Oh.
In my whole form of my tree, my branches, can I use my branches, right, or my tentacle, whatever things, to try and grab and restrain as many of these shadow things as I can?
After whatever Calliope does.
Understood.
Okay, so everybody has more or less left the thing. Alistair is out of the fight. Baby boy is passed the fuck out. Lise was with us, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
You have Lise, who's not in the know about you guys. You guys
No,
have
she
not
wasn't part of our
necessarily-
squad.
Like, I think we can... Okay, would you guys have brought her in the 4 months?
Actually, wait, hang on, pause. Wasn't she part of our list that we
thought
were
she
going to
She
tell
was
later?
part of-
Yeah.
If she was part of the list, then she's in the know now.
Okay, then yeah, she's in the know.
So,
She was definitely on the
Everyone
list.
on your list is now in the know. I will say that Titanus did not join you,
This is beneath him.
but he did say you should invite his daughter because she needs friends.
Oh my god. I love this fucking horse. He's so stupid. I love him to death.
So it's up to you guys whether you choose that. I'll let you guys message me a list of people you would have brought in during those 4 months.
Okay.
Okay.
But Calliope.
Okay. So everything is going on. It's literally just me, Beck, and Lise in the little bubble as she's still kind of commanding it. She's got a hold of the water and whatnot. She turns and she looks at Lise and she's like, I'm going to drop this. I need you to remove Alistair. He's passed out, essentially. He's going to die if we leave him here, realistically. And he, weirdly calm about the whole thing. Yeah, he's probably going to die. Could you effectively get him out of harm's way?
Of course.
No, Lise.
Lise, my bad.
Wrong.
I was like, whoa, Lise, you got you went so crazy.
Yeah. I'll go do that.
Summon broom or something, and zoom. Okay, great.
2 wings pop out of her back.
That's right.
As she
You can
jumps
fly.
out and grabs Alistair and flies towards the ceiling away.
As she does that, the bubble starts to lose its shape and form as all of these little things are starting to come at us. How many would you say are on their front line, so to speak?
There would be about 3 left. So there
Okay.
are 8 left standing right now.
So
3 of them are coming at you in the front.
she is going to, as this bubble starts to dissipate around them, take all of the water that's cascading and shift it and shoot it off into beams as the beams start as water and turn into ice by the time they hit.
Give me a fight roll. And if you remember, you
I have a
bonus.
+2 to ice.
Yep.
You said it's a fight roll?
Yeah, fight. And then this is going to be contested grit for the horde.
Do you want 3 separate rolls for each target?
Give me one.
One?
I'm rolling as 1 for grit.
It is a 14.
Wow.
Wow.
They're rolling. They're rolling with Sin's magic die.
Mm-hmm.
That was a 1.
Ooh.
You watch as they are swept through their legs and they go down hard. You have Beck just kind of looks like Beck runs out to take them out the rest of the way. I've got this! And you hear Sin go, No! No! Stop! Time around you freezes.
Do we freeze?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Your minds are frozen. Your minds are not frozen, your bodies are. We shall try this again. And he snaps his fingers, and all 16 people vanish. You watch the scrolls disappear. I'm gonna actually roll. I have to roll one thing. Gabe, give me a grit roll.
Where's my D10? Is it just
Beat a
straight?
30.
No.
Okay. Rahel vanishes from your branches. Sin is left there standing and says, "When I return with an army, and I will take you all down." Suddenly you can all move again, and Sin is gone.
I don't like this. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Not a fan.
The doors burst open behind you as the teachers pile out, looking at you guys and seeing the door in shatters. What happened? What did we miss?
It was Sin. He took them.
The administrator comes up, and he ushers you guys aside. He tells you to search the library and gives you a black library card. He says, "Ask for Sin." And he ushers you all out as he begins to explain everything to the professors and explain what happened. As the day rolls on, an announcement is spoken. They make an announcement during dinner, and they explain that there will be new safeguards being placed around the school, and that no one is to leave. No one is to leave school grounds, and that there will be a ward placed over campus. That no one is to attempt to leave school. If they attempt to leave, if they attempt to find a way to circumvent the school, to circumvent the wards, they will be expelled. And the administrator concludes his announcement and then goes quietly and sits at the back with the professors. Alistair is sent to the nurse's office, there's a new nurse, who is a dryad, who is taken over after the mysterious disappearance of the previous nurse. And she says that he collapsed from overexertion and that he seems to be stable, but seems like he hasn't slept in 3 days and cast a spell that was far above what his body was physically capable of at the moment. And that as his friends, you should make sure that he starts sleeping regularly. And with that, we will end our stream.
He is so close to just absolutely, like, unaliving himself. It's terrifying. He's literally the epitome of the Sheldon meme where it's like, I don't need sleep, I need answers.
Answers. Yeah. He's lived in that meme.
Well, that was a hell of an emotional ending, Jasher.
We didn't save
right.
anybody. We didn't help anybody. We suck. Ah, damn it.
Oh, Cody.
Dude,
Save.
we saved Alistair.
That's,
Yeah.
you know what? You know what? Good answer. Yeah.
We saved
Yeah.
Alistair.
And I will say, Kalanathi, your spell saved Lise.
Oh, thank God.
The bubble?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
She was on the. There were 6 other people who could have been turned, who did not.
Yay.
And I will say, Aya, had
Yeah.
I rolled 1 lower than what I rolled for my luck die,
Yeah.
that would have also been Rainbow Dash.
Ooh.
It's
I was
literally
lucky more than
anyone that has ever been mean.
Uh-huh.
I was worried about myself for a
I was
second.
worried about you
Oh.
too, homie.
No,
I was
you were-
severely worried.
Oh
I was
yeah,
like-
I'm gonna say I did roll for you.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, you can go back to when that happened in the stream and you're explaining people being mean, and I was like, the whole time I was like, oh no.
You had not passed the threshold yet.
Oh, I was lucky, is what I
The
was.
threshold.
Of Kalanapi's spell.
Spoilers.
Or there's a limit to how much of a dick I can be.
Yes.
It's, is it playful banter or straight up bullying? It's like, where's the line?
If it comes from a place of love, what does that mean?
That's why you're staying above the line.
It's because it's from a place of love.
Uh-huh. It's the only thing keeping you up.
So what I'm hearing is I can keep being a dick.
Yeah. As long as, don't be too much of it and don't break people.
I'm not trying to break people.
Yeah, but I will say that your one thing that tipped you way over at the beginning, this is spoilers, but this is above table,
Okay.
was when you were bullying Fira.
I wasn't trying to.
I wasn't trying to.
She was a little
Fira
bit...
hates you.
I know. I was trying to get her to like me, and that's the lesson, kids, ladies and gentlemen. Don't try to make people like you because they'll just end up hating you worse. So
Or maybe learn how to make people like you without bullying them.
no.
What?
You sound weird.
That seems dumb. Anyway.
So, did we level up or no?
You guys know what you got? You guys got a lot. You you leveled up.
Yeah.
I will, Vex, if you stay on after, I'll tell you what's going on with your ability, or if you're going to bed, I'll message you.
I'm going to stay on for the sole sake of I would rather you just tell me rather than me read it. So,
Like, I need to
That's
know,
a-
but you haven't told me.
I don't need sleep, I need answers.
That's fair.
And this gummy's not gonna kick in for like a half hour. I got time.
I got time.
Alright. But, on that note, if nobody has any suggestions for who to raid, I think I'm gonna just pick somebody because we got a whole lot of games on the docket from what I'm seeing right now. Skull and Bones, Baldur's Gate 3, Roblox, Phasmophobia, Overwatch, a lot of Dungeons and Dragons, some Warframe, things like that.
We have a set thing we want to go over to?
I'm indifferent to it because all of these guys are really, really heckin' good beans.
You want to roll for it? How many people are? How many people? Yeah. How many people are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll get Peachy out of that because Peachy's already made partner, so we'll just call that a solid 8 and roll from there.
Let's roll a d8.
What did I just do with all of my fucking dice? I put all my shit away.
Yeah, sure. DM. Roll d8.
Got it. You rolling, Dad? Oh, Maisie's doing a fundraiser? For what? Let's figure it out. Well, let's go hang out with them and donate the views to the fundraiser then. I feel like
Okay, do that one.
that trumps. So we're gonna go hang out with Ms. Maisie Lynn.
I couldn't find my D8.
I put you on the spot.
No.
It was panic.
I found
Spiraling.
it, but you know, then we'd already decided. It's tucked up against the side where I couldn't see.
Alrighty, guys. So, just a couple of reminders for the shout-outs. All 4 of us stream now because Sparky's got her shit together and her computer can do the thing. As such, all 4 of us are tagged below in the title. If you're not following any of us, please do, because we all do stream on a pretty consistent basis. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. Cody, Jasher, and Sparky tend to do their Baldur's Gate run on Fridays.
Yep.
Yeah? Big herd. All right.
Yeah, the past 2 Fridays we've been bad. I was emotionally overwhelmed 2 Fridays ago, and last Friday was Sadie's birthday. So next Friday we should be here.
Heard that Rage Room looked so fun.
It was needed.
And then next Tuesday, for those of you that are new here to the Dummies crew, we are actually running Cody's game, the Republic of Volcrum, so you'll get to watch him relentlessly hit on Jasher.
Yeah, Jasher and I get real close next Tuesday.
and you'll watch Vex constantly try to make sure that Whisper doesn't do anything too far.
On one hand, you're a completely grown adult, and at the second time, you are still the mindset of a child.
Look, grown is strong. I've been a slave all my life.
It's why I said you still have the
This is
mindset of a
freedom.
child. I'm low-key kind of worried that you'll get yourself taken advantage of while simultaneously being more reckless than usual.
Taking advantage of if he's lucky. And as far as growing, I hear you do that too. So let's go.
All right, guys, go ahead, pile into this raid.
Yeah, we're live.
Go ahead, pile into this raid. Tell Maisie we said hi.
Whoa,
and
sorry.
As of always, we are very pro-Palestine on this channel, so that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. And we will see you guys over there. Bye.
Bye.